the hype. Korean movie is overhyped. Guys, let me tell you, there are some certain movies you watch in Korean movies and you just continue watching them, like you just can't stop.
I still love you. Be doing shit that nobody knows. In the streets they be thinking you're a lady, but at home.
Guys, welcome to another wonderful episode. So guys, on this episode I'll be talking about Korean movies. Yes, I'm talking about K-dramas. K-dramas simply mean Korean dramas, Korean series, or yes, that's basically. So today I'll be giving you guys top 10 movies you should watch as a K-dramas fan. Yes, and if you know that you hate K-dramas, like you hate Korean movies, by the time you watch these top 10 movies, I promise you there is no how you are not going to love K-drama, because in this my top 10 I think it covers most category, like action, comedy, revenge, stuff like that. It covers it. So at least you must like one, and one must draw you. Like for me, for my own experience, the first movie I watched that actually drew me close to Korean movie was Boys Before Flower. Okay, Boys Before Flower was the first movie I watched, and guys, guess what? After I watched Boys Before Flower, that was how my journey for Korean movies started, basically. So lest I forget, today is Lee Min-ho's birthday. Hey, did you guys see the gift he got? Like, I think every year his gift keep increasing. That guy is like a legend in Korean movies. Like, he's the one that made most people watch Korean movie. For me, he's the one that made me start watching Korean movie. And happy birthday, Lee Min-ho. I'm giving him a shout out. So guys, let's get to the essence of this video. So sorry for my book, I have to carry my book. And the first one we're going to talk about here is Vicenzo. Yes, if you've not watched Vicenzo, please try and watch it. If you are a K-drama fan, you need to watch Vicenzo. If you are not a K-drama fan, like you are not a Korean movie fan, try and watch Vicenzo. If you love action movie, this is for you. Vicenzo is my top one. Yes, if I want to initiate you to watching Korean movies, because that's what I want to do in this particular video. If you are not a K-drama lover, I want to initiate you to love it. I want to convince you to love it, so that, you know, there's this fun way you're talking about Korean movie and you're telling someone, have you seen this movie? And the person will be like, yeah, this is what happened, this is what happened. Like, it's fun actually. So for this Vicenzo, it's an action movie, like I said. It has to do with like cartel. It involves gold, and the major characters in this movie is Vicenzo, the other cartel, because he was once in the cartel, and then a particular set of people living in a plaza. That plaza has a law firm, has dry cleaning, it has it's not a mosque, where they worship. I don't know what it's called. I'm going to put it on the video, where they worship. It has like different sections there. Then, so what happened is, in that particular plaza, the cartel buried gold there. They found out that the gold they've been looking for is under that building. It's somewhere inside that building, underneath the building. So they were Vicenzo had to like go to the building, and his plan was to get the gold too. And along the line, he got very close to the people staying in that plaza. Like, he's just like you now. Let's say, for example, you want to wicked someone, and then you got to know the person better, and then you happen to now like the person. That was what happened to him. So he was not looking, it was so hard for him to do what he wanted to do. So when the other cartel, they came to that building, they were like, they are going to demolish the building, whereas making those people staying in that plaza homeless and jobless. So they were rioting, stuff like that, and all of that and all of that. I can't really say everything in this video, but please go and watch Vicenzo. So the second one in my list is this one, Glory. I think Glory came out this year or last year, if I'm not mistaken. I think 2020, late 2022 or 2023. Yes, that was when Glory came out 2022, and then the complete series came out this year. See, Glory is a revenge movie for bullies. Like, if you love watching revenge movie, this is for you. This girl was bullied. Like, I was watching the movie and I was angry in my spirit that let me just enter this screen and deal with this girl. Like, it's so annoying. So what happened was this particular main character, while she was in school, she was bullied. Like, bullied to the extent that, you know, this what is it called, hair straightener, the way it's hot, you know, those one that is original, that when you plug it and it's very hot, it will bring out smoke. They will put it on her skin. Like, this girl went through a whole lot. Like, she went through a whole lot, that she was traumatized, and she grew up with scars on her body, like almost all parts of her body, guys. She was traumatized every now and then. And to crown it all, she came from a poor background. The people that were the bullies were like the top rich people in the school, you get. So what happened was, the girl now happened to have a mother that does not listen, like a mother that is after money, something like that. So the girl had to like revenge. No, she left the school after a whole lot. She left the school, and then while growing up, she grew up with that anger and grew up with that sense that she's going to revenge these people. Like, this girl practically lived her life for these people that bullied her. Like, she was, after she attained to a certain level in life, she got a job, she saved up money for herself. This girl went to get an apartment close to where those people were. She was monitoring all, I think they were like 5. She was monitoring all of them, every one of them, and then she revenged on them. I don't know how else to explain this better, but guys, this movie is lit. Like, the Glory is lit. You need to watch it. So the third one on my list is Penthouse. Hey guys, I watched this movie this year. I've been hearing about Penthouse. Even many people have referred me to Penthouse, but somehow I was not fancying the movie. I was like, John is Penthouse, part 1, season 1, season 2, season 3. What happened? Guys, I finished this movie in less than 3 weeks. Don't say I'm jobless. There's a way Korean movies will make you, you know, when you are sleeping, but then you are thinking about the movie. You are thinking of what will happen in the next episode. And you know what happened? I finally downloaded episode for the season 1. I finally downloaded episode 1 to 3. I was like, okay, let me start with it. Guess what, guys? This is episode 1 was very boring. I watched the episode 1 for like 3 days. So I told my sister, because it was my sister that recommended the movie for me. I was like, this movie is boring. Why is the hype? What's the hype? Why? So like, I should just watch. The episode 1 was just a little bit, it was very boring for me, not even a little bit boring. But then at episode 2, hey, I was so glued to my phone, because I was watching it on my phone. So lest I forget, if you want to watch Penthouse, you have to, it's not the episode 1, no, the season 1 is not on Netflix. You have to download High TV. That's where you see the Penthouse season 1. On Netflix, you just have Penthouse season 2 and the season 3. So you need to download High TV to watch it. And then if you're a Kdrama fan, you don't have High TV, I don't know what you're waiting for. So for the Penthouse, it has to do with like some set of people living in that house, and a whole lot of things happen in that house. Murder, betrayal, cheating, a whole lot of things happen in that house. So you need to watch Penthouse, guys. It's my top 3. So the next one that I want you guys to watch is Little Women. Yes, Little Women is on Netflix. So this Little Women is about 3 sisters. One is a journalist, the other one is working in a firm, and then the third one is a teenager. She's still in high school. So their parents actually abandoned them. Like, imagine when like parents abandon their children to go elsewhere. So what happened was, the sister that one of the sisters that was working in the firm, she had a very close colleague that was very close to her, would take her out, buy her things to wear, take her for shopping and the rest of that, and was telling her like little secret somehow. Like, you know, when someone is telling you secret about themselves indirectly, that was what that her colleague was doing. So one fateful day, they found out that her colleague is dead, and this her colleague happened to be like an insider for that organization, which she helped like run money from another country. Let's say you have like 1 million naira. Let me just use 1 million naira, but it's actually more than that. Let's say you have 1 billion naira, and then you want to like disperse the money in different places, in different countries, so that you will not, so that people will not even find out about it. That was what the girl was doing. So she will use the money to buy properties at different countries. And funny enough, do you know what that her colleague did? Her colleague put everything in her name. That's the girl that is working in the firm. Her colleague actually put the properties in her name. Most of the things were in her name. So that scenario actually changed a whole lot. And then the girl kept a particular amount of money, huge amount of money, in a bank, and the only person that have access to it is this girl working in that firm. So when she saw the money actually changed her life. It changed the life of the journalist, it saved the life of she herself, it changed the life of the last one. See, that girl is very annoying. Like, she's literally annoying. Just watch it. I don't want to say a whole lot about this movie. It's very, very nice. Then the next one you should watch is Boys Before Flower. I think that should be the first thing you should watch. Or if you are someone that don't like their high school movies, you might skip that one. But Boys Before Flower, have it for me. Trust me. You need to watch Boys Before Flower. It has to do with teenagers, the high school, how things run. It has to do with, like, I think 4 or 5 guys coming from a rich home, and then involved a girl that her father is a dry cleaner. Yes, I still remember this movie. Yes, that has to do with a girl that her dad is a dry cleaner, and then she had to come to the school. She was bullied a whole lot, and the person that was saving her, that was coming through for her, was Lee Min-ho. That was the person I said his birthday was today. So you need to watch that one. So then the next thing you want to watch is Remarried and Desire. Yeah, Remarried and Desire. This particular one is very, I think the episode is not even long. It's very, very, very nice. So on this particular episode is about this lady that was faithful to her husband. Yes, and it happened that her husband was cheating on her with one of his colleagues, and this lady in question was not, no, like, the husband was about to leave his initial wife because of this lady, not knowing that the lady was just using him because of her own selfish interest, because she needed to get something from the company. And it now happened that this girl did something to him, that she did something really bad at the office, at their place of work, and the only person, all fingers were pointing to that man, and he was like, he didn't do that, that it had to involve that lady. So the lady that his mistress that he was cheating on his wife with actually denied everything, and he wanted to commit suicide. So what he did was, he wrote a suicide note for his wife, and then he fell off the building at his place of work. So I think along the line, the wife found out like the story behind what made the husband commit suicide, and then she was like, she's going to revenge. She's going to make her feel what it feels like to to be without a husband. Do you understand? So like she's going to revenge back. So this movie had to do with revenge, romance. Yeah, revenge and romance. Yes, it came hand in hand. So what happened was, aside from these other people I just mentioned, there's another set of people in this Remarried and Desire that what they only do is matchmaking. Yes, what they do is matchmaking. This other set of people, what they do is matchmaking, where they matchmake high class and high class, low class and low class. Like if you want to meet your match, something like that, that's what they do. So this lady had to like involve herself and thereabout, and then she had a revenge. I'm not going to talk about the whole thing, just watch and then come back and thank me later. Yes, the next movie you should watch that is very 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 nice is Big Mouth. In Big Mouth had to do with a very like a low budget lawyer that was just managing his life, that he doesn't even have money. Most times he doesn't even win his case. Like a low budget lawyer that whenever he goes to the court, he does not win any case at all. End of the day, his clients end up like fighting him, insulting him, stuff like that. So it now happened that there's someone known as Big Mouth, and then another person as Big Mouth. His own is Big Mouth, someone else is Big Mouth. I don't know how to explain that. So there's a particular organization that blackmail politicians, expose bad people, stuff like that, and they call them like they call them Big Mouth. Yes, they call them Big Mouth. And guess what, guys, because of his name, he was somehow involved in that, and they arrested him. He found himself in prison. Meanwhile, he's not the Big Mouth. So while he was in prison, he now found out that the person that is Big Mouth, people actually fear him. Nobody know who Big Mouth is, but him himself, he knows he's not the one that is the Big Mouth at all. So he had to pretend to be Big Mouth. He had to pretend that he's the one, and it actually favored him in the prison because people were respecting him and stuff like that. So aside from that, he had a wife, and the wife is actually smart, and it was the wife that helped him. End of the day, he left the prison. I'm not going to say how, and they later found out who the Big Mouth was. Hey God, like they found out who the Big Mouth was. The Big Mouth was actually in that prison with them. Just like there's a fake Big Mouth and then there's the real one. The Big Mouth was actually in that prison with them. No, this movie was mad. But then what annoyed me in this movie was towards the ending part, like it really broke my heart. Don't worry, just watch it. I don't want to tell you guys everything. So the next movie you should be watching is True Beauty. That movie is funny, that movie is emotional, that movie, it has to do with high school somehow. It has to do with high school. So this particular girl, and it has to do with revenge, it has to do with, it's emotional, it's funny, is yeah, that's it basically. So True Beauty, the main character is a lady. What happened is, it has to do with makeup. Yes, somehow it has to do with makeup, how makeup enhances the beauty of women or a man, whoever it is, how makeup actually enhances the beauty. So this particular girl, she was born ugly. She has never ever been beautiful at all, so it made her different. She was bullied right from school, and whenever she's being bullied, I don't know why in Korean movies, it's either their parents don't always believe them whenever they tell them their experience while they are being bullied in school. Her parents does not believe. And the funniest thing is, she's not the only sibling. She has a sister, she has an elder sister and a junior brother, but funny enough, she's the only one that was ugly. According to her, she looked like her mom, but to me, I think her mom is finer. I don't know, but her dad is always like, oh, you look like your mom, took after your mom. So the fact that she was ugly, she had to leave her school. She had to change school to another school, and while she changed to another school was because they were moving to a new apartment. They were moving to somewhere. They were moving somewhere else, and then it required that she had to change her school. So when she changed her school, she came across a YouTube video on makeup. So she started doing makeup, applying makeup to school. Her first experience was when she did makeup to school. You know, when you are a beginner and then you take makeup to school, the way you look like she looked so awkward. Red hair, different colors, people laughed at her. So she went to YouTube. No, what happened before she even went to YouTube? Someone told her that she could be doing makeup, and then she thought it's something she could just do, and she did makeup, and it was horrible. It was a very, very horrible experience for her. So what happened was, she went to YouTube, she learned how to do makeup, and then she took it to this her new school. Guys, this girl became celebrity in the school. People were asking to be her friends, stuff like that. And most times when they are going for picnic, she'll be, you know, you have to be where everyone else is. So she has to do makeup in the morning, she has to do makeup at night, stuff like that. And it actually involved romance a little bit. She was involved with a certain guy, and the guy she was involved with was her childhood friend. Yes, was her childhood friend, and they were very, very close. She didn't recognize this guy, that he was the one that was her childhood friend, and the guy in question had always been looking for her, had always been looking forward to see her. And there was a certain time that she herself wanted to commit suicide. Before leaving that school, she wanted to commit suicide, but it was the guy that saved her. I'm going to leave all the story for you to watch. Just come back here and tell me, oh, thank you for your recommendations. And then if you've seen any of these movies that I've mentioned, please hype it well for me, please, I'm begging you. So the next one you're going to watch is Mr. Queen. Guys, if you know you want to be laughing from episode 1 to the last episode, just go and watch Mr. Queen. It is actually funny. It's a comedy series. It is funny, and you want to, it's not the kind of series where a comedy series where you watch and then you get bored or you get tired. No, you want to watch to the end. You should watch Mr. Queen. Then another one you should watch is World of the Married. Did I mention that? World of the Married. You should watch that, please. You should watch World of the Married. And another one you are going to watch that is very interesting is The Weak Hero First Class. Weak Hero First Class. So this movie has to do with 3 characters basically. So the first character has to do with an intelligent guy. He's very intelligent in the class, but there's a particular bully that always bully him. I don't know why Korean movies have bully a lot, but someone told me that it really happens. Bully happens in Korea, in their high school. And someone also told me, I don't know how true, that if you are a celebrity and they found out that while you were in school you were once a bully, I think they're going to terminate your contract. It has a negative effect on celebrities. The second character is a guy that is jovial. He can fight. He came from a very poor background, that after school what he does is he does delivery and stuff like that. And then the third guy is another guy that was transferred from another school to this particular school because of bully. He was being bullied, you get, so he had to come to this particular school. And coming to this school, he met another bully, and the bully is that one that was bullying that first one. I told you that he's the juniors of the class. So the bully went to meet him and told him that he should put something in the drink of that juniors guy while they were having exam a certain time. So the guy actually refused, blah blah blah. You know, when you've been bullied now, it's easy to persuade someone that have been bullied before. So he agreed to do it, and then he put something inside that juniors guy drink. So while they were writing the exam, the guy noticed that he was feeling somehow, he was feeling some kind of way. I think he knew that the person that did that was that bully. He beat that guy. Like he beat Shege. Let me use pidgin. He beat Shege. Come up for that guy body. So the person that came to the guy's rescue was that second guy. Like I said, that jovial, and that second guy knows how to fight too, something like that. So he was one that came to the rescue. Just watch the movie anyway. I don't want to, because I don't want to say everything that happened. If I should tell you everything that happened in the movie, then there's no need for you to watch it. So I'm just telling you movies that you should watch. So I think I've mentioned Vicenzo, Remarried and Desire, World of the Married, Penthouse, Glory, Little Women, Big Mouth, Boy Before Flower, True Beauty, The Weak Hero Class, then Mr. Queen. You should watch these movies. Watch them and thank me later, guys. With these top movies I've shown you on Korean movies, I hope you come back and give me a review. And please, I'm open for any recommendation. Please guys, I'm open for any recommendation. Yes, lest I forget, there's one I just finished watching, Dr. Shah. Yes, you should watch that one too. I just finished watching Dr. Shah. It is very, 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 very interesting. So guys, I think I have given you at least top movies you should watch, and I'm telling you, if you've not been watching K-dramas before, if you've not been watching Korean movies before, and then you're a movie person, please try. And then if you have a bad review, let me know. And then if you have more recommendation for my people, K-drama fans, say hello. Say hello. People that watch Korean movies, please comment in the comment section. Let them know how wonderful these movies are. And if you have watched this movie, please just help me testify. I want to draw my subscribers to be watching K-drama movies. Okay, so with these ones, I think you should be able to enjoy them. Yes, like I said before, the two apps you need to watch K-dramas are High TV and Netflix. Yes, you see nice K-dramas there, that's nice Korean movies there. So the next let me just give you one. There's one that came out, King the Land. I think the new episode, two new episodes every week. Yeah, 2 new episodes every week, and so far it has just been only 3 episodes so far. So guys, please, if you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, this is an opportunity for you. Please, I'm begging you, please subscribe to my channel, guys, please and please. I'll do another top 10 Nigerian movies you should watch. Yes, top 10 Korean Nigerian movies you should watch on Netflix, and then top 10 Nigerian movies you should watch on Prime Video. See, aside from, let's leave Korean movie aside, but guys, Nigeria, our Nollywood industry is now improving. Like, their movies are now lit. I was once not a fan of Nigerian movies, honestly. I can't even go. Before now, if you invite me for a movie and you are telling me that we are going to the cinema to watch a Nigerian movie, I will decline. Like, I don't even want to waste my time. But lately, no, they've been doing well. So another video which will be coming up, I don't know, very soon, I would compile top 10 Nigerian movies you should be watching on Netflix and on Prime TV. So guys, catch you guys later. I really hope you are going to enjoy these top movies for K-dramas that I've actually recommended. So guys, catch you later. Bye.
Working all day. I like to run the streets, it's dark out and